Oluwadamiloju Salu joins us now. I think it's the first time in the year.
Yes.
All right. Happy New Year.
Same to you. Happy New Year. It's good to be here.
Thanks for joining us.
Yeah.
There's a lot to talk about, but I don't want to deny you the opportunity to talk about the Australian Open. So let me allow you to do that in a minute. A wrap up. You've seen some of the upsets, and you've seen some of the guys pull their weight and move to the next round.
Really worried for Canada. They had a good run at the ATP Cup. Shapovalov and Ogalay seems the rigor of the ATP Cup has taken its toll on them. They're out. For Rafa Nadal, good to see that he avoided what happened in 2016 when he lost to Fernando Velasco in the first match of the Australian Open. And for my sweetheart Osaka, she's through to the next round. That's always a positive.
Okay. All right. So we'll leave it at that. And of course, there will be more, but we always trust us to let you know. All right. Let's talk about the National Sports Festival, the qualifiers. Let's go to Cross River State and talk about their contingent and the plans. Cecilia, it's in the news that the contingents are going for the South-South eliminations, and which are going to take place in Delta. But the news is that these guys from Cross River State have departed Calabar. They're ready. Everything is in tip-top shape for the qualifiers.
Yeah, 110 of them. That's the athletes that will be going for the qualifiers elimination stage, of course, to see if they can get a ticket to the National Sports Festival taking place in Edo State from March 20th to April 1st. And the thing is, you know, they are going to be taking part in 5 sports. They have this one, Abula. I mean, I'm trying to understand the sport. They have handball, football, and basketball, which I know very well. They also taking part in volleyball. These are the 5 sports because elimination stage, they're able to qualify, fine, they will represent, they will be able to, Cross River will have representative in volleyball, handball, football, and basketball. Abola is the sport. What's Abola?
Okay, help out,
Okay, so I have no idea what Abola would be. It's an interesting name. Funny enough, this is probably the first time I'm hearing of a sport called Abula.
It's indigenous to us.
Yeah.
And it's good we use the sports festival to promote all of this.
So Yemi, can you explain to our fans and our viewers who don't understand what, especially those who really don't understand what Abula is?
Yeah, like I said, it's one of those sports that is indigenous. I think the first time I heard about it was in 2003.
Yeah.
The African Games.
Right.
It was part of those. I didn't do too much research on it, but I know it's one of those. Yeah, it's one of those local games that will play. I don't understand the rules, but I just see. I just see.
Abula bat, you know, in a court, 16 by 8 meters,
so
by high
it's a variation of one of the more
it's also
popular.
A ball game,
one of the more
the
popular
only Abula
sports.
I know is the one that is food related, and then the Abula in the song. That's all I know.
This one is this one is a game. All right.
Okay, but the thing, okay. Yeah, go ahead.
All right, I think to just put everything in perspective, let's listen to the critical stakeholders from Cross River State, talking about the sports commissioner and the director of sports, telling us, what has been put into the preparation of the Cross River State contingent and their hopes for the contingent qualifying through the qualifiers and probably going on to be at the National Sports Festival.
What you've said here is our contingent, our athletes who are going for the elimination stage contest at Asaba. The National Sport Festival is coming up from 20th of March to 1st April. And before then, we are supposed to go into elimination stage within the 6 zones of the Federation, geographical zones. So for here, we belong to the South-South zone. And so we have 5 sports we're going to participate in that involve the 6 states within the zone. So from there, they will now select those who eventually represent the zone from 20th of March.
Well, you can see that their motivation level is high. Technically, tactically, they are also in the right position. And I'm telling you that what remains for us to go there and perform and come back victoriously.
All right, that's it. So just putting things into perspective, Cross River State's ready. I mean, that's what it shows since the contingent has departed. And we wish everyone all the best.
Yeah.
All the best. And may the best man.
May the best win. May the best states win. The South-South zone qualifiers are definitely going to be tough. I know Lagos is going to be hosting the Southwest, Western zone and all that. That is a good one. More sports for all of us, right? In preparations for the National Sports Festival in Edo State. Okay, now countdown to the Olympics. We still have days. We're still counting down to the Olympics. How many days left now?
184 days.
184 days to the Olympics. We know athletes are still preparing. Some have qualified, some haven't. So we are waiting for those that will be able to pick a ticket. We can't wait for the Tigers, of course. They start their qualification in February, which is going to be a huge one for those girls when they start. Just hoping they can actually pick a ticket for that. For you, I mean, we've been asking most of our girls, guests that will come here concerning the preparations for the Olympics. Are we doing the very best that we can? Knowing that wrestling, we have just one athlete that qualified. That's Adekuru Odunayo. Then in athletics, of course, we have the likes of Bless Nokagbare, Divine Oduduru, Ese Brume, and the likes, Tobiloba Amuso, are some of those athletes that have qualified. Just a handful of them, not so much.
A reflection, 184 days to go, and a Nigerian perspective. Your thoughts?
Not too good news. I mean, we already know that the Olympics, we're not going to have majority of our teams at the Olympics. For football, the guys are not going to be there, the women are not going to be there. It seems it's all the more important now for the Tigers to make sure that they make their way to, they have to, because a lot of Nigerians hopes. I've talked to a few people who are saying, well, this Olympics, what are we going there to watch? What are we going there to support? So, but I think if the basketball team is there, it will give us an incentive to actually go on to watch the Olympics. When it comes to the preparation, I always believe that it can always be better, but I think some of the things that we've seen so far, it looks good. Our basketball team is one I have a lot of confidence in, and I really just hope we can take it one game at a time. If we're at the Olympics, it will be wonderful. We really need to give ourselves a chance of at least
the medal. The
men are already there, which is good. So women just join them.
Let me put you on the spot that a lot of people try to avoid. Any medal prospects, medal hopes?
We've had this discussion. We had this discussion, I and a few colleagues last year, and honestly, it's looking bleak. That's the honest truth.
Not even in track and field.
I was coming to that. Maybe the likes of Tobiloba, wrestling. So maybe we can. I think one of the issues I have is I'm tired of us winning bronze and silver. So realistically, when I'm talking about medal prospects,
okay, you're looking at gold.
I want us to win gold.
Do you know since 2012 London Olympics we haven't even won anything?
Exactly.
Apart from the Paralympics, of any color. So whatever a bronze medal will be.
Whatever medal we get,
welcome.
we will take it. Right now. Wrestling,
okay,
we're having
bronze,
the same
we
chance.
got bronze from football, I think. 20, this year, I think that was 2016.
Rio.
That was 2016.
Yeah, we had bronze from Rio. We had bronze from Rio.
But there's no football now to rescue.
We don't have any football. I think the likes of Aruna Quadri have a chance at a medal. I think Aruna Quadri could actually, his best is round of 16. Yeah, medal. He could go on to get third. I have real hopes in him. Of course, if the basketball team go on to qualify, and then the wrestlers, you mentioned the likes of Tobiloba Amuso and a few others. I'm not holding my breath for gold, but if we can get some medals, and probably the most we've had.
What about Ese Brume? That's another person a lot of people are looking at. Maybe, just maybe.
Just maybe. So you see some of these things, if it was the African Games, I would confidently tell you that we're going to win medals. But
here.
A medal, beg your pardon. As good as we are here, we can't take it away from some of our counterparts out there. Let's just have an interesting Olympics. And please, Team Nigeria, come with at least one medal.
Give us something. Give us something.
All right. While other teams are preparing for the Olympics, trying to qualify for the Olympics, the Tigers, they don't have such issues. So what they have to focus on is just trying to see to qualify for the Afro-Basket.
Yeah.
Afro-Basket, it's something that the Tigers always qualify for. We know that. They finished second the last time, just losing narrowly to Senegal. It was a painful one. But then the senior men's team, D Tigers, they're in Group D. Tigers, they're in Group D alongside Mali, Rwanda, and Algeria. And of course, the qualifiers is going to start in November. That's for the 2021 FIBA Afro-Basket Championship. But I know the focus right now will be on the Olympics because that's in August. So, but then we know that they want to start qualifications campaign on time, which is going to run from November the 23rd to December 1st. The venue, we're still waiting for it. FIBA, you know, they're not like FIFA, the book ahead. But this one, they can just call for any country that have a good basketball arena to do it. The best country right now, Senegal or Rwanda, because they have basketball arena. I can't wait for us to build ours so that people can always come here to play. But the final phase of the qualifiers will be played between February the 15th and 23rd in 2021, involving 20 countries divided into 5 groups. And the top 3 teams from each group will automatically qualify for the FIBA Afro-Basket 2021 to be held. Of course, whereas Kigali, Rwanda.
Okay. All right. So, well, we wish our teams all the best at whatever they do. We hope that it will bring smiles to the face of Nigerians. We love victories, whichever way it comes.